Let's bring Sean Quinn back. He's standing in the First Alert Weather Center, and we had some beautiful blue skies out there today.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. And of course, why? Well, here it is. Just a couple days ago, we were so socked in, and it was actually colder than normal. Now we're definitely looking at the offshore effect of a Santa Ana. It's a pretty weak one, but it's just strong enough that it gouged out that marine layer starting yesterday late afternoon, and then we jumped about 20 degrees for many areas in Southern California and even Central. Not quite in the path of the winds. They tend to stay a little bit south of the Santa Ynez range, but still the overall effect is a very warm atmosphere. And boy, look at this, a lot of 80s today. Again, just a couple of days ago, we were talking about highs struggling to get into the low to mid 60s, so below normal, and now we just bounced right back the other way. Definitely the telltale sign of a fall heat wave where everybody got warm right out to the sand. Usually in the summer, you'll keep the beaches on the cool side. And speaking of that, right now, Lompoc, you're one of the cool spots, and that's because you are getting just a tad bit of an onshore flow, a little bit of an ocean influence, but everybody else is still more or less under either no wind or a slight offshore flow. Even though it's a very weak wind, it's enough that it not only brings your temperatures up, but look at Lompoc at 75%, maybe the wettest area of the entire region, and everybody else is in either double digits, but not much above maybe 30%, 40%, which is so dry, and that's all because of the offshore flow. Radar right here is showing in clouds a lot of activity to our north, so that keeps me hopeful that we'll get back to maybe some rain threats over the next couple of weeks. It looks like right now, though, we stay fairly dry. In the next couple of days, this storm system will drop farther south through the weekend, and then slowly but surely, this big area of high pressure will get squished, get a little bit smaller, and then start to scoot back out into the ocean. And as it does, we open up the sea breeze, and then by about Monday or Tuesday, we start getting the clouds back, and we might actually go below normal again by the middle of next week. So watching our little arrows here, the wind direction and the cloud cover to our north, a lot of activity, so that keeps me hopeful that we're still well within the range of getting some decent rain soon. And slowly but surely it'll start to squeeze in on us, and it will increase our onshore flow. And of course, as that happens, we start to see a turn in the wind and a little bit better of the onshore versus the offshore. So there's a little bit of wind again tomorrow early. The winds typically do accelerate at night because you get the normal offshore flow, and then they sort of teams up with the Santa Ana. And then by the afternoon, the sea breeze comes back in and starts to bring it down. So watch from the morning to the afternoon, it starts to evaporate and kind of push back. And that's your Santa Ana, which is not that strong, so it can't really hold together through the midday and afternoon. And there are your high temperatures for Friday as we, looks like we're going to run a little fast right there. My pause button decided to run, but another hot one tomorrow, and then by Saturday we should start to cool down a little bit, and then more so on Sunday, and then even more so as we head to Monday. So there are your temperatures. Again, look at that, well above normal for the south coast. No big wind issues for anybody except for Ventura County, and even that doesn't appear to be too bad, although with that little bit of wind anywhere, it's getting dry again. We did have the rains, but it doesn't take much this time of year to go back the other way. So we are looking at some elevated fire danger throughout much of Southern California. Wherever those offshore winds, you could still have some brush fires that run hot and fast. Surf, a little small right now, but we do have a south swell mixed in with some wind swell. And a quick look at our forecast maps as far as the 7-day, and there it is. More clouds will start to knock on the door and bring down those temperatures slowly as we head into early next week, and everybody will see cooler weather. It's going to take some time, but we will get back there and we'll see the fog returning, and it will definitely get cooler. We'll be right back in just a minute. Please stay tuned.